For 10 years or so, Phillies fans have had it tough. They've been a Yorkie going up against a pit bull in that division for quite a while now. They've had a very long playoff drought lasting from 2012 and ending in 2022. They've gone through some of the worst things that a human can possibly go through, like Joe Girardi as manager of the Philadelphia Phillies, or the 2020 bullpen, or Heart Attack Hector as closer. Basically a never-ending cycle of pain. Luckily for Philadelphia, it's finally come to an end. The Phillies built a pretty successful team, as a matter of fact, by doing multiple different things. Over the past few seasons, they managed to fire the cancer of the Phillies. Or if you want me to go ahead and call him by his name, Joe Girardi. They've also managed to completely change the way that this team plays the game. The guy with the crown in Philly is obviously Bryce Harper. Quite easily the best bat on the team, and the Phillies know that he's a guy to build around. And you know what? They've went ahead and built around him pretty much perfectly, bringing in one of the best sluggers in the MLB, Kyle Schwarber. Also bringing in other bats like Nick Castellanos. They've got great offensive production from this team. In 2022, they had a top 10 offense. In 2023, it's also about right in that range, but there's still been a problem with the team. Going into this season, there was a problem at least. And it needed to get solved, and you know what? The Phillies and Dave Dombrowski went ahead and got the problem solved. Because they had the worst defense in the MLB back in 2022 by a pretty far margin. They built a team full of utility players, and it really bit them. It bit them with awful defense. But at the trade deadline last year, they did bring in center fielder Brandon Marsh, who provided great defense in that outfield last year and has done the same this year. This offseason, they also brought in star shortstop Trey Turner, a player that really gives you a lot. Great defense, great speed, great stealing, great batting average, and great power. I mean, it's really all around great from one player. Turner wasn't what the Phillies paid for at all for the first half of the season. He was actually a big letdown. But August 4th, things changed for the Phillies and Trey Turner. Phillies fans pushed for Trey to start getting standing ovations to get him out of this brutal slump that he was in. Which, by the way, I think really shows that these Philly fans aren't nearly as bad as some people label them out to be, saying that it's so impossible to play in Philly. Maybe if you're Alec Bohm, maybe, but I guess if you are a Trey Turner, it's a little bit different. Philadelphia is a great baseball city, and they showed it really with Trey Turner. Since the August 4th standing ovation, he has a .366 batting average, 12 home runs, and 33 RBIs. Trey's the hottest hitter in all of baseball, and he even proved it yesterday. After having his second child, he came back off of that paternity list, and he hit a damn home run. I mean, I'll continue to say, baseball is poetry. If that's not poetry, I don't know what is. The offense has been awesome, and the pitching has also been really, really good for the most part. Aaron Nola's really gotten into a groove, and when Nola's in a groove, you're not getting him out of that groove. It's that simple. Zach Wheeler's also been incredible for the Phillies all season, so those two are the leaders. But they also have 4 other guys in that rotation that have also been great. And yeah, by the way, I do say 4 because since the Michael Lorenzen trade and his no-hitter, they decided that a 6-man rotation would suit the Phillies best in terms of giving their guys proper rest. The 6-man rotation is really a risk and a reward in my eyes because the gamble that you take with a 6-man rotation is your bullpen can get really tired, but at the same time, you're also helping out your rotation a lot, which right now is Philly Rob's main goal. The only thing that's scary for the Phillies is that Michael Lorenzen has really struggled to get himself back into a groove since throwing a no-hitter. Overall, the Phillies should scare you. I mean, they're the best wildcard team in the NL, and they showed that they could be quite literally great in the postseason, just like last year. The Phillies are the team to beat right now, but them getting red hot with a few weeks left until playoff baseball should be scary for the NL. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and peace out.